So today I want to talk about last mile transport, specifically sort of to do with the UK, but of course we will talk about all different forms of last mile transport and what I consider to be good last mile transport, and we'll sort of cover all that off a bit later in the day. I don't think bikes make good last mile transport. Hi Mark! We're going to cross-deck into Mark's car now because it just doesn't make sense to take two cars. We're going to the same place. Right, hang on a sec. There's some other bits we don't want to go forgetting. Otherwise I won't have a controller. I probably haven't mentioned to you yet, but I'm talking about last mile transport today because it seems appropriate given what I'm going to go pick up in a minute. I think when it comes to last mile transport, I always feel it's a bit of a shame that the government doesn't embrace it, because I think there is in this country in particular quite a need for last mile transport because it's very busy here, the roads are very busy, parking is very tricky and busy, so if you can park further away and then travel to where you want to be, to me it makes all the sense in the world. And whilst I'm happy to do a 20-minute walk each way, I'd rather it was 5-10 minutes. And that's what these sort of adult scooters that you see buzzing around London are all about.
Of which I'm an owner of 2 of them.
Well, here you go then. Well, you've got powered ones. Powered is great, but it makes the thing much heavier.
Yep.
You know, it also means when you're talking about an electric skateboard, there's an added element of faff involved. You've got to get the remote control out, make sure everything's bound up properly. It's not quite as speedy, which, you know, for a longer ride, or if you're doing it for fun, that's absolutely fine. But if you're, you know, literally just want to go a couple of 100 yards, I mean, that's what I like skateboards for. But the problem with my longboard is because it's got these hard wheels, it does not go over the terrain. My feet go numb. Do you find that? I find that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I really want is a proper sort of push longboard, but with pneumatic wheels. This, by the way, this whole video is basically me just justifying my birthday present, early birthday presents. But yeah, that's basically what's going on here.
By the way, happy birthday in 4 months' time.
Thank you. Now you see, it's 4 months. Cheeky, what's it? It is a few weeks, but it made sense to pick it up now because they're coming down to this cycle centre we're going to. So it was a good way to sort of combine and save a little bit on delivery costs as well. Bicycles make quite good transport generally, but they don't make very good last mile transport because, a bit like with an electric skateboard, you know, there's a bit of faff setting it up. They're also a pain to take around in your car. You wind up having to have a roof rack usually, or a rack on the back. That takes time to get stuff off and put it on, and the whole thing's just faff. And that's fine if you're going cycling. If the whole point is I want to go cycling, then it doesn't matter if it takes you 15 minutes to get yourself going once you've stopped. But if you're trying to shorten a 20-minute walk, having 15 minutes of setup time is not really going to fly. And in terms of the government and their support, I mean, they've got a trial running at the Olympic Park at the moment for electric scooters, and it has to be at the Olympic Park because that's private land, and the laws in this country are a little bit confusing when it comes to personal electric transport because they were written about 150 years ago. So, you know, kind of made sense to them then. These days I'm not sure it makes quite as much sense. Really, I just think it would be nice to have some way of moving at faster than walking speed after you've parked your car, so that you can park your car further away. That's my goal. Now, I bet this board I'm getting is not going to be significantly lighter. It's the pneumatic wheels that add the weight. It has also got quite chunky axles. Trampa do proper mountain boards. You know, none of this Evolve, you know, it's good for your pavement kind of nonsense. You know, they do ones which are good for mountains. think we're in the right place. This cycle track we've come to is fantastic for off-road boards. Hey, do I have the best ideas or what? It's like snowboarding though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
like I'm riding along with my back wheels sliding all over the place. Yeah. Doesn't help that there isn't a flat bit to land here.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, nice. The wheel's not too big, so you're not going to have to push too hard against them, but they are pneumatic. Right, time to go.
So you're talking nearly twice the money.
I love it, mate. Oh my god.
Well, not really, because you don't have to have 9-inch wheels. That model starts at 1950.
Yeah, there's a refinement that I do quite like about Evolve.
Oh yeah.
Because I suppose the problem is I'm not really an adrenaline junkie, I'm an adrenaline phobe.
Well, I tell you this is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I can see the benefits of being strapped to it. I can also see the drawbacks. It's crazy.
I'm really chuffed with my birthday present, so thank you Soph, thank you Mum. Although I am kind of saying thank you preemptively because it hasn't been my birthday yet. Ooh. Ouch, whoops. That was a hell of an awesome track, that was. Really great.
And those boards have got so much punch and power.
Yeah. Just for clarity here, I don't personally think that level of power is required for a last mile device. I'm thinking more sort of push scooter, push skateboard, maybe an electric scooter or skateboard, but not like a massively powerful one, because then it would be massively heavy. Give Mark a quick supercharge before he drops me home. It gives me an opportunity to grab a coffee as well. Yep, they've been upgrading. Those things are still good though. I'm a big fan of the old board up. Oh, I need to use it now. I need to use it. I need to use it more. Yeah, as you say, foot-powered Evolve. It's so comfortable, and it is harder to push, obviously, than urethane wheels, but not so much that it's a problem. I want the comfort. I don't mind doing a bit of exercise. Really, I could do with a bit of exercise, actually, so. Righty, we've come to that time where it's the end of the day's videoing. I do have a question though. What is your preferred last mile transport? Do you guys like scooters? Are you just into feet? You know, there's nothing wrong with feet. Feet are fine. I find them a little bit slow personally, but I know lots of people like them. Tell you what, I don't think the big off-road Trampa mountain boards with the giant batteries and humongous motors. I don't know, that doesn't seem like a great idea for, you know, down the pavements in London or anything. They're more for fun, less for last mile. And in fact, even the Evolve, I would never use that for a last mile transport. I'd use that for a last 5 miles transport.
So well made and well thought out. And so flexy.
Oh! But there's always the other way. Oh, it's so close, isn't it? No, I'd have to take the wheels off to put it in the front. I could do. I mean, that's just a couple of bolts to take them off. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, remember to like it, share it, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. If you don't already, links are in the description. And I will see you in the next episode of my vlog. Bye. Let's be honest, I have got a problem. I need to get professional help. Yeah, it's just, you know, horses for courses. Powered, not so powered. Not sure what I'm going to use the globe for now, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
eBay, maybe.